Oh, Stacey Abrams that a lot of people have been, bringing up. And Stacey Abrams, I want you to hear what she says about reparations, but I want you to also hear the other group there she's attaching to reparations in her conversation here. Let's go ahead and roll that. Do you believe that black people should receive reparations?
I believe African Americans, African Americans and Native Americans are entitled to reparations. We are the two communities who were legally disenfranchised from the inception of this country, and we are the two communities who had legal structures that were put in place for such a long period of time that our ability to achieve and access opportunity at a level that was commensurate with the rest of America was just not available. Now, it's quite interesting that she said Native Americans. Now, I remember I heard Joe Biden saying the exact same thing. He's actually the first person I heard say, well, if anybody get reparations, it should be, African Americans and Native Americans. It's never black people can get anything on their own. But is a Native American woman that actually addressed this, and she addressed this so spot on. Brother Free, put that up. So you have a Native American woman by the name of Kim Tallbear. She said Biden and other clueless white Dems need to stop bringing Native peoples into the reparations convo. We have treaty and other rights. Reparations is not our avenue. They show their historical and legal ignorance while trying to deflect from black people's demands. But look, she said that we have a treaty and other rights. Yes, Native Americans get money every year in the billions.
All praises to Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostle and elders in New York. Great millstone. Salutations to y'all around the world that's teaching truth. My name is Maya Ka'ala, Bud and Gad with Chicago Ranch of Great Millstone. And this right here is going over you Jake's head, man. All right, you so-called Negroes in America, man. Actually, this video is geared towards you people who think you're Negroes. Yeah, to your paternal father's bloodline go back to the so-called Native Americans. You say Native American, American Indians, Aboriginal, etc. Right, all the same thing, man. You're a bunch of Northern Native American Gad. Seminole Indians are the tribe of Reuben. But this video points towards you all, man, who think you're Judah, so-called Negroes. Yes, we're the same people, Yashala. All right, but we have various tribes, man. All right, so this loudmouth Israelite woman, this Gadite woman, Tallbear, I believe that's her name. All right, she said, oh, the Native American got their reparations and all that. That's a lie, man. That's a total lie. Not every tribe got their reparations. Just like my elder Rakah said, some of the, from he know that they'll try to do, they sold out. They not distributing that money to the rest of our people. Then you had those true $5 Indians. I'm talking about real $5 Indians. All right, Idumeans, Edomites that's posing as Native American get that money, man. All right, I could tell you personally, a lot of people in my neighborhood, paternal Native American descent, they ain't got not a damn penny of reparations. All right, so nobody's good. All right, so let's go back. Read that. I'm gonna start over again.
So that was a video of Stacey.
Okay. This country, and we are the two communities who had legal structures that were put in place for such a long period of time that our ability to achieve.
But I want you to also hear the other group there she's attaching to reparations in her conversation here. Let's go ahead and roll that. Do you believe that black people should receive reparations?
I believe African Americans and Native Americans are entitled to reparations. We are the two communities who were legally disenfranchised from the inception of this country. And we are the two communities who had legal structures that were put in place for such a long period of time that our ability to achieve and access opportunity at a level that was commensurate with the rest of America was just not available.
No, it's quite interesting.
Now, why would she say that? Why would her and Joe Biden say that, man? Because you Jakes, you sleep, man. You sleep. Why would they say it? And look, these politicians, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Edomite politicians, they know that the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans are the same people, and they're the 12 tribes of Israel. These people are juiced in, man. They go over history that you're not going to get in your school system, and that mama and grandma can't teach you or won't teach you. All right, I listen to my mama. To you damn mama boys, man. All right. So they go to books. They have I think every Sunday at the White House they have like a Bible study and stuff. They know. And plus they're Freemason, Eastern Stars, all they know that. They know that all our people didn't come on the slave ships. That some of our people that over here in America enslaved them them alongside they brethren the Southern Kingdom. In this case, the tribe of Judah in North America. All right. And this go over you, Jake's head. Jake get all emotional and all this stuff. You know, I'm gonna show you it. You know, I'm gonna get this scripture out there. All right. It said Proverbs chapter 14, verse 18. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Yeah. All right. So all you Jakes get all emotional stuff, ignorant. You inherit folly, man. And folly means lack of good sense. But the prudent are crowned with knowledge, right? The prudent is us, man, brothers and sisters in the truth, man. We're crowned with knowledge, man, from Yahweh Shai, man. All right, 'cause we diligent then. We look into the scripture. We look into the scripture going to Hebrew. We look into the scripture going to Greek, the Latin. All right, we get in the history books that's not available, purposely not available in your schools, and et cetera, man. All right. Back in the old days, they say, well, we all sucker free. All right, so she says so-called blacks, so-called Native American, have both been oppressed and trodden down, man. It says right here, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33, thus said Yahweh, host the children of Israel, the children of Judah, the northern kingdom of Israel, Judah is the southern kingdom. Northern kingdom, the so-called natives or indigenous people of America. And the children of Judah were oppressed together. All that took them cattle until the fast, they refused to let them go. All right. But Jake don't know it. Jake get all the emotion stuff. I'm gonna go to the comments. Watch this. Watch, you gonna see the usual suspects. Native Americans already got reparation, Stacey. We did a study for you. Also, thank you for the Native American woman for telling the truth. See that? Shout out to the woman for speaking truth to power. Stacey won't save Black Americans without bringing another group. She doesn't want to jeopardize her campaign. I bet you so many people, you look up their paternal father's bloodline, go back to a so-called Native American man. They don't even know it, man. See, they've been fed this false narrative that all so-called black slaves came from West and Central Africa, but it's not true. Some was already over here. Those were the so-called Native American tribes. Got reclassified as Negro, Mulatto, Quadroon, etc. All right, you can get this Now people destroy it for lack of knowledge. And this flies over you people head, man. You get so emotional and stuff. You don't take back and think, oh, let me go do the research. All right, it says right here, Hosea chapter 4, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee. Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I've also forget thy intelligence. Right, man. Now people destroy because they disobey the law, statute, commandment, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And what coming to destruction is the lack of knowledge, like lies. These scriptures and such also that go along with our true history. Look at that movie Roots, man. I'm talking about the real Roots. When Kenton Kunte's wife said that her parents are Americans, etc., etc. What do you think she talking about? She talking about her people are Gadites, so-called Native American that was already here, man. Look at the new Roots. All right, with Chicken George, when Plantation get back his family, you have what? You have Cherokee, so-called mixed slaves with Cherokee Indian in them, man. Either they portray it or they portray them as full-blood Cherokee. Because the original Cherokee Indians, those were dark skinned, and then dark skinned. You had the light skin with a little Mexican looking, man. And the only reason they get light skinned is because they mixed with Esau. Those that sold out amongst them. And there's all this madness coming in. You had Idumeans, Edomites, being leaders of certain so-called Native American tribes. To you people all in Holland talking about they stole the knowledge that all your ancestors gave their daughters away to Edom. Edom laid his seed in them, and that offspring took it over because you was going by that matriarchal stuff. It's supposed to go by your father, and you pay the price, man. Now you got a Edomite head of your tribe telling you what to do. All right, so let's go into history, man. I already got brought out Jeremiah. Bring that again, Jeremiah 50, verse 33. This is not gonna be long, man, but this go with Jake head all the time, man, because Jake don't do their homework. Jeremiah 50:33. Thus said Yahweh the host, the children of Israel, the children of Judah were oppressed together, all that took them captive held fast and refused to let them go. All right, let me get one more scripture. Psalms 10:7. This is talking about Esau. It says Psalms 10 that his mouth is full of cursing, deceit, and fraud, and on his tongue is mischief and vanity. And it's talking about this so-called white man. Because they're not white, they're red. The background, this page is white. Their skin, look at their skin. It comes red, some slightly red, some shade of pink, man. And they lied about them, lied about their nationality. They want to be every nationality on this earth except for them, Edom. And they also lied to you so-called Neo-Latino Negro about your history. In this case, they're just telling you the truth indirectly, man. Oh man, the Native Americans got this. Some of you are the Native Americans, the tribe of Gad. And the tribe of Reuben, so-called Indians, so-called Seminole Indians, man. Our people foolish, man. So let's go on this rest right here. This is slavery in Louisiana. This is just one state, man. All right. All right, let's see. All right. It says in 1712 there were only 10 Africans, all Louisiana, though there's Israelites. All right, tribe of Judah. In this early period, or it could be Levi. Some Levites came to Louisiana. Anyway, European inserts submitted 13 on the contract, did most of the work, clearing the land, laboring in small-scale plantation. This will change dramatically after the first two ships carried Israelites arrived in Louisiana in 1719. These ships were originated West Coast Africa, carried captive rice farmers who brought agriculture experts to grow Louisiana rice plantation for proper business for the European. Oh, see that, Jake? Esau just in snatching everybody up, man. They knew who they snatching up, and we had knowledge. All right, we had knowledge that they just in snatch anybody up, man. They got the cream of the crop, man. All right, they snatching scientists and they snatching up rules, man. What it said, and that's why we all these inventions and stuff, man, to make our work make our work easier. Where it said, yeah, okay, it says right here, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6, keep therefore do them, for this is your wisdom, understand the sight of the nation, which shall hear all these statutes, and say, surely this great nation is wise and the understanding people. For what nations there are so great, who have most high so nigh unto them, as Yahweh our power is in all things that we call upon them, right? So they know we're a great nation, a wise nation, man. That's why they snatch us from. Some of us from West Africa, Central Africa, and enslaved us here. Some of us that was already here, man. All the different types of herbs and all that stuff that do away certain elements and stuff, man. They got that from us, man. They just synthesize it. Synthesize, y'all know what I mean. Right, it says these ships, which originate west coast of Africa, carried captive rice farmers who brought their agriculture expertise to grow Louisiana rice plantation to profitable business for their European owners. In addition, enslaved Africans and Europeans, right? These talking about Israelites right here. All right. And European indentured servants. Also, some of you did sure might have been an original Black Irish and etc. All right. It said early Louisiana plantation owners used labor of Native Americans, Gadites. In 1722, nearly 170 indigenous people were enslaved on Louisiana plantations. Marriages were relatively common between Judah, all right, and also could be Levi, and Gad. All right, so because we're not Africans, we're not Native Americans. Griff was the racial designation used for children. It says right here, the Israelites enslaved Louisiana came mostly from Senegambia, by the Benin, by the Biafra, and Western Africa. Few of them came from Southeast Africa. All right, but it says right here, man. All right, so you are to see your father. If your father is a so-called Native American, you're from the tribe of Judah. Your father's so-called Negro, tribe of Judah, is so-called Haitian for over there. All right, from Haiti, brought to Louisiana, he's a Levite, man. But the thing is, right here, so-called Native American saying this will go over you people's head, man. All right. Some of you are from the tribe of Gad, so-called Native American, so-called American Indians, Aboriginals, whatever you want to call yourself, man. And what Joe Biden and Stacey Abrams said, going over your head, because you not being circumspect. All right, but with this it. But hey, most I willing next time. Shalom.